There are 7 TikTok settings that you need to turn on right now to make sure you maximize your growth. These are simple settings, but they can make a huge difference in the number of followers and views that you get on your videos. So make sure that you listen to each one on the list. The first one is your account name. No, not your username, the account name that shows up at the very top of your profile. This one is important because it is the only SEO opportunity related to your account. And you want to use your account name settings to show up in search for your ideal viewers and clients. And let me show you what I mean. If I go over here to search and I type in weight loss, then I'm going to actually be able to go over here to where it says users, and you're going to see everybody that is ranking for the weight loss keyword. And so these are accounts, a lot of them, that have weight loss coach inside of their profile. And so now anytime there's somebody on TikTok that needs to lose weight and they're looking for a coach, they're going to go type in weight loss or weight loss coach, and they're going to look at users, and these are the first people that they're going to look at. They're going to see that this person has a ton of followers, and they're going to click on their name. They're going to start looking at their profile, watching their content, and trying to figure out if that person is a good fit for them. So what you want to do is go back to your account and hit edit profile and then choose name. And you want to put your name, then put a bar and put a keyword that you want to show up in search for. Not only is this going to help you get discovered in search, but it's one of the first things that you can do to start categorizing your account. And that categorization is going to help your videos get more views. Now, this brings us to the next setting, which is the type of account that you should be using on TikTok. This is important because the type of account that you choose has a direct impact on the features that you're able to use, your ability to monetize, and even how many views you're going to get when you're first starting out. So from your account, I want you to go to the menu, and then we're going to go down to settings and privacy, and we're going to start with the account settings. Now here you can see that mine says switch to business account, and you don't want to do that. You actually want to stick with the creator account. We want to use a creator account because all of the features are unrestricted, which means that you can use things like trending sounds to help with your growth. Now, one of the downsides of using a creator account is that you won't be able to have a link in your bio until you reach 1,000 followers. And for those of you that are business owners like me that are trying to sell your online programs, your courses, your digital products, you're going to want that link so you can monetize on TikTok. But the reality is that if you don't have 1,000 followers yet, you're not good enough at creating content to drive any traffic to that link anyway. So just stick with the creator account, and until you get 1,000 followers, put all of your energy into figuring out what good content is and how to get more views on TikTok. And the other thing that I forgot to mention is that business accounts do not qualify for the TikTok Creator Rewards program. So if you want to create TikToks and get paid for them in addition to whatever you're selling from your link in your bio, then you need to be using a creator account. Now, the third setting is the one that keeps people stuck in 200 view jail more than anything else.
Right to jail.
And in order to fix this one, we're going to go back to our settings, and we're actually going to choose our privacy settings. And this wasn't the one that I was going to mention, but you want to make sure that you don't have private account turned on, because then nobody's going to be able to discover your content.
Right to jail, right away.
But the real one that you want to make sure that you take care of is if you go down to where it says suggest your account to others, you want to make sure that your contacts, your Facebook friends, and then the people who open or send links to you, you want all of those turned off. And then you want to go back and you want to make sure that you're not syncing with your contacts or Facebook friends either. And the reason that this setting is so important is because one of the big things that you have to do in order to be successful on TikTok is the algorithm has to categorize what your account is about so it knows who to show your content to, right? You want the algorithm to be showing your content to people that are actually interested in the topic of your videos. That way they'll stop and watch, and they'll watch for a long time and finish the video and go watch more of your videos. Those are the things that are going to get you the big views. But if the algorithm is showing your content to the wrong people that aren't interested, then you aren't going to get that watch time and that retention, and all of your views are going to be stuck in that 200 to 300 view jail.
Believe it or not, jail.
And unfortunately, if you have these settings on, what's going to happen is that TikTok is going to show your content to your contacts and your Facebook friends and your family and all of those people first. And these people might love you and support you, but they're not your ideal viewer. And even though your grandma would love to go on your content and say, I love you, honey, keep it up, what you're doing when she watches and comments on your videos is you're signaling to the algorithm that this lady that likes watching cat videos is the type of person that your content should be shown to. And that's not true. So when you turn these settings off, what you're doing is you're forcing the TikTok algorithm to actually put the work in and figure out what your content is about and who your ideal viewer actually is. And that allows you to start getting big views and grow fast even when you're starting from scratch. Another setting that can impact your views that's found inside of the privacy settings is this reuse of content setting. This is going to determine whether other people can use your videos in their own content with the duet or stitch features or even adding them to their stories. And I know that a lot of people want to turn this off because they don't want people using their content in any way, or maybe they're afraid of negative responses on their content. But if you want to to grow as fast as possible, I would recommend turning it on to everyone, allowing everyone to reuse your content. And this is basically free exposure. If somebody does a duet of one of your videos, that's the equivalent of them sharing it to their audience, except now that video has the chance to go viral and get even more exposure to you and your content. And even if somebody is using a stitch in a negative way to share their disagreement with whatever you're saying in your video, that's okay because it's more exposure. Controversy and disagreement create engagement, and that allows you to get bigger views. And the reality is, if you don't like what that person has to say, you can just respond to their same video and share the other part of it. And by doing that, you're going to be separating the people that like you, they're going to follow you, and you're going to be repelling the people that don't like you and aren't going to like your content anyway. And that's a big part of building a brand and growing a following. So to me, this is a no-brainer. It's just free views and exposure. Another setting that I want you to take advantage of is a feature called Creator Assistant, and you can actually find this by going into any of your videos and clicking more data and looking at the analytics. And as you can see here, right under your video metrics, it says Creator Assistant, and there's a little blurb about how it thinks that your video performed. This is actually an AI tool that TikTok created in order to help you become a better creator that gets more views and grows your following faster. Now, the way that you use it is you click on this Ask More button, and then the first time you see it, you're actually going to see this menu. And I'm going to show you this, and then I'll go back and show you what it'll look like in the future. And so you can see you can actually pick one of these questions that it's already given you, or you can just say hi to the Creator Assistant and start asking it whatever you want. And it's actually going to pull data from your own account in order to help you out. So we're going to start by clicking this one that says, what makes a high quality video? And so you can see here, it's going to tell you what it thinks a good quality video is. And it's very clear that it's thinking that you're meaning like a good quality, like production value for the video. And then it's going to give you actually a link to a guide and make some suggestions of other questions that you could ask it. Now, after the first time you use Creator Assistant, you're never going to see that menu again. So I want to show you what it looks like normally. And you can see that as soon as I go into the Creator Assistant, it says, hello, I'm your friendly AI assistant here to help you with your TikTok content creation. And it does give me a couple of options here, but I'm also just able to send whatever message that I want to send. But if I were to choose one of these options like how to make money on TikTok, you can see now it's starting to provide an answer for me. And it's actually talking about the Creator Rewards program, how that works, TikTok Studio, and some other things. And so the real power of this is when you start asking it questions about how you can improve your own content. But I can tell you that one of the best things you can do to improve your content is actually to use proven hooks and ideas. And so one of the best things that you can do to your account isn't a real setting, but it might as well be, because you have the ability to turn your For You feed into the most powerful content research tool on the planet. And so what I actually want you to do is go to your For You feed, and I just want you to start scrolling. And every time you see a video that is not your niche, I actually want you to click on that video and say that you're not interested. And I want you to do the same thing for ads that are not relevant to whatever the topic of your account is too. And so you'll just keep scrolling, saying you're not interested. And when you see videos that are part of your niche, I actually want you to watch them, maybe even engage with them. You can like them, you can go ahead and leave a comment, whatever you want to do, but at least watch the video the whole way through. And what's going to happen is after about 5 to 10 minutes of doing this, you will have completely trained your For You page. And now the algorithm is only going to show you the best, most viral, proven content in your niche. And now you can literally just take those content ideas that you like and you can save them and add them into an ideas collection. And then you can use those to create your own content. And if you did nothing but turn off that setting that's going to suggest your account to your friends and contacts and then use these proven ideas for the next 30 days, you are going to have massive growth. But there are actually some settings that you need to use every time you upload a video if you want to maximize the number of views and followers that you can get. So if you go and upload a video and you get to this editor screen, here are the settings that I want you to use. The first one is I actually want you to go up to that settings gear, and I want you to make sure that your post can be viewed by everyone. And I want you to make sure it says allow the reuse of content as well. Now you don't need to do this every single time you post a video, but since you just messed with all of your settings, I want you to check it the first time to make sure the right things are on. The next thing that I want to make sure that you do is use the auto captions. This is such an easy way to increase the views that you have on your videos, because not everybody is going to be in a position where they can listen to what you're saying every time they watch. And so you actually want people to be able to read what it is that you're saying when they're watching your video standing in the grocery line or something like that. Once you've got your captions, I want you to add your hashtags. And I don't want you to overthink this. Hashtags are just a signal that we can use to tell the algorithm what our content is about so it can show it to the right people. And the good news is that TikTok will actually tell you the best hashtags that you can use. And all you need to do is go to search and then type in the topic of your account. So I want to put in TikTok growth because that's what I talk about. And then we're going to scroll over here to the very end where it says hashtags. And this is where it's telling you what to use. Now, what you're looking for are hashtags that are in like the 10,000 to like 500,000 range. Because if there are too many uses of the hashtag, you're just going to get buried and it's not actually going to help you that much. And if you can find that like 10,000 to 100,000 uses as you scroll through these, that's going to be the sweet spot. So just pick 4 or 5 of them that are relevant to the video and what your account is about, and that's it. Because if you're using way too many more, you're actually just gonna end up confusing the algorithm further. So just use a few of them and then move on to the rest of the description. Now, in your description, there's two things I want you to do. And the first one is I just want you to make longer descriptions. Make them valuable, make them as helpful as your video is. Because not everybody is going to read your description, but the people that do, if it's actually helpful, they're gonna read it the entire way through, and your video is gonna keep looping, so it's gonna get you more watch time, and that's gonna get you more views. And then what I want you to do at the end of that description is I want you to point them to the next video that they should watch. And when you do that, we're gonna use this mention feature, and we're actually gonna go over to videos, and we're gonna pick whichever of your videos is going to be the next video that person should watch, the one that's gonna help them take the next step after they watch this video. And so you're just gonna click on that video and you're gonna hit confirm, and it's gonna add it there in your description. And now those people that watched your video and click that link to go and watch the next video, that is a massive signal to the algorithm that that person should be shown more of your videos and that your videos should be pushed further, because when people watch one of your videos, they watch multiple of your videos. And you see me do this all the time. I even do it here on YouTube. Let me give you an example. Once you have your account set up with all of the right settings, it's time to start posting content. That way you can grow your account. And to help you with that, I created this video. That way you have a 30-day plan to blow up on TikTok. And this isn't just an example. This is actually the end of the video. So you should watch that video next. That way you have a step-by-step plan to grow your account.